Hello, namaste and welcome. Let's begin our practice today in child's pose or balasana. Extended child's if you're comfortable with that. Arms stretched out, palms planted, third eye grounded, and belly soft. Let's practice Adham Pranayama, deep belly breaths. As you practice your deep belly breathing, bring your mind into it by picturing a balloon behind your belly button. As you inhale, you fill that balloon up. As you exhale, you empty the balloon completely. Lift your head up and look forward, just enough that you can walk your hands off to one side, whichever side, it doesn't matter. And breathe. Lift your head up and begin to walk your hands back through center over to the other side. You can either lay on your temple or your third eye here. Focus is still on the breathing and feeling yourself grounding into this moment, into your body, into your breath. Inhale, lift your head up and begin to bring yourself over into your center. This time we're going to swoop our hands back, draping them over our legs if we're in a wide child, or bringing them beside us, forehead grounded, deep breaths. Now bring your hands forward and gently press yourself up. Make our way over to table pose, pressing our mat into the floor, finding alignment, hands below the shoulders, toes pointed straight back, 90-degree angle in the legs. We're going to pull the belly in, squeeze the abdominal muscles, and make sure there's a nice straight line through your spine. Now we're going to straighten back our left leg. Keep your toes tucked. Press back through your heel. And just feel the straight line through the body. Shift your weight over into the left hand and reach your right fingertips forward, just the fingertips on the mat. And then with the breath in, we're going to lift the arm and leg equally without them passing our back. Nice straight line from the fingertips back to the tip of the toes. Try not to lock that left elbow and continue to ground down. Where is your breath in your body? Try to deepen it in the chest, the upper back. And let's release the hand and the knee down, and we're going to move on to the other side. We're going to straighten back our right leg, keeping the toes tucked. Feeling that straight line through the body first, shifting the weight over into the right hand, and then when you're ready, lifting the left fingertips forward, just the fingertips. With an inhale, we're going to lift the arm and the leg equally. Again, we don't want them to pass the body. Nice straight line from the fingertips back through the tip of the toes and through the crown of the head as well. Chin is tucked, neck is long, lots of space between the ears and shoulders. Breathe. Stay with the breath. Now let's bring our arm down, bring our knee back under the hip, and we're going to bring ourselves over into a cross-legged seated position, Sukhasana. We're going to bring ourselves into a seated twist. Let's bring that left hand across for the right knee, right fingertips behind, no weight on that back hand. Sit up tall and just look over to the right. Keep the chin level with the ground, and now we're going to flip our hand so the back of the hand presses on the knee, and we're going to use that to help us twist a little bit deeper. Maybe you can look all the way to the wall behind you. Breathe into the length in the body, and exhale, ground into your legs and your sit bones. Now let's bring it to the other side. We're going to come through our center first, and now right hand comes across to left knee, left fingertips behind, sit up tall, and just look over to the left. Chin stays level. We find that length in the spine first, that groundedness in the sit bones. Let's flip our hand so the back of the hand presses on the knee. We're going to press into that arm and use that to help deepen the stretch in our shoulders, twisting and looking to the wall behind us, or the back edge of your yoga mat. Focus your gaze and connect with your breath. Try not to close your eyes. Keep your eyes opened and focus to one point. Good, let's bring ourselves back forward into our center, and we're just going to change our legs here. We're going to go into another variation of seated twist, but a little bit deeper. Straightening out our right leg, bending our left knee in. We're going to take our right hand onto that shin, and we're going to use that to help us twist. Reminding ourselves that twisting starts at the very base of our spine, and we move up through one vertebrae at a time. We use our back hand, just our fingertips for a bit of support, but no weight on that hand. Squeeze the core of your body. Use your center. Sit up tall and breathe. Focus your gaze. Try not to let the eyes wander. Begin to untwist, bringing yourself forward, and we're just going to switch legs. We're going to bend our right knee, straighten out the left leg, left toes stay actively pointed up, left hand to right shin, right fingertips behind, and we start our twist moving up from the base of the spine all the way up to the crown of the head, adjusting as we go. No weight on that support hand, it's just a guide. Squeeze from your center, move up through to the crown of the head, and make sure that left foot stays active. Focus drishti, connected to the breath. Let's slowly untwist and bring ourselves to facing forward. And we're going to take it into a wide forward fold. Bring your heels to the very outer edges of your mat, feet actively flat, pointing the toes up, sitting up as tall as we can. With an inhale, we're going to reach the fingers forward and up, and then as we exhale, hinging at the hips, lengthening into the fold. How far you go down is not important here. Drop the head for a moment. Tune into the spine, tune into the back of your body. Feel where you may need to adjust. And then you're going to lift your head up, look forward, and try to pull your heart muscle towards the top edge of your yoga mat, helping you to lengthen through the middle back, and as well pinch the shoulder blades together. Press your legs into the mat. Ground your calves, ground your thighs. Releasing this variation of forward fold, we're going to sit up. We're going to bring our legs together. For Paschimottanasana, let's set ourselves up. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, hinging at the hips, lengthening as we fold, and taking those first two fingers and wrapping them around our big toe. We're going to bend our knees here. This will allow us to sink a little bit deeper into the fold. Eyes are focused, drishti is strong, and we're connected to the breath as it moves through the body. And let's release, drop the head, release the hands, and roll yourself up to sitting. Now we're going to take it back into our wide angled forward fold again, so bring your feet back out to the edges of your mat. Bring the arms into center, sit up tall and inhale nice and long, reach up and exhale, hinge at the hips, lengthen as you fold. Focus your drishti. Connect with that flow of breath in and out. Feel your legs pressing into the mat, pressing your mat into the floor, grounding your body. And we release. Drop the head, round the back, and roll yourself up. And now we're going to take it back to Paschimottanasana again. Set yourself up. Inhale, arms reach up nice and long. And exhale, hinge at the hips and lengthen as you fold. First two fingers to big toe, knees soft, focused gaze. Follow the breath through the body. Keep bringing your mind back to the body, back to the breath. And we release. Let's let it go. Let's sit up nice and tall. We're going to bend our knees and begin to bring ourselves onto our back. Once you're lying on the back, just adjust as you need to. We want to have a nice straight spine, and we want our whole back connected with the mat. That means lifting and tucking the tailbone, walking the shoulders down your back. We're going to bring ourselves into reclined bound angle. I'm going to do that by bringing the soles of the feet together and allowing the knees to drop open. Adjust as you need to here. You don't want your ribs to flare up. You want your middle back to stay grounded. Take your hands onto the inner thighs for a little bit of weight to help give yourself a bit of an adjustment, sinking you a little deeper into the pose. Connect with the flow of breath in and out of the body. Where the mind goes, the body wants to wander too, so try to keep yourself present. Stay here in this pose with this breath. Let's release the hands away and bring our knees back up to center. Take the hands away from the body. Going to allow the knees to gently sway from side to side. I like to do this up on my tippy toes when I come through center, but you find your own way. Every body is a little different, so adjust as you need to fit you. After all, that's what we're supposed to be doing in yoga, not fitting ourselves into a pose, but fitting a pose into our life, our body, our way. We're going to bring our knees up to the chest and allow them to drop off to the left side, extending the right arm out, shoulder height, and taking our gaze towards the fingertips. Close your eyes and begin to tune in. Feel gravity sinking you deep into the pose, into this breath. Feeling all the tension slip away from the jaw, the shoulders, allowing you to sink deep. Let's bring our head to center and then the knees. From here, we're going to bring the legs right over to the other side, adjusting as you go. Then you're going to roll onto that left ear, gazing over to the left fingertips. Once you're comfortable, close your eyes and tune into the breath. You can either deepen your breath if you'd like, or just watch it. Witness it. Bring your head back to center, and then the knees. Place the feet down, adjust your body so you can lay out on the mat in tree pose. We're going to straighten out the left leg, act like you're standing on that left foot, and then drop the right knee open. Inhale and reach the arms out and up and bring them right by the ears. Back of the hands rest on the floor, palms face up. Feel the length in the body from the sole of the left foot all the way up through to the fingertips. Pressing your lower belly in, your middle back down. Feel the openness across the body here. Going to lift our knee up. Straighten out the right leg, bend our left knee, and let that left leg move into tree pose. Keeping that right foot flat, toes pointed up, nice and long through the body. The underarms opening up the chest, opening up the heart muscle. and see if you can relax the tissue around the chest. Soften your ribs and soften your heart muscle. Let's bring our arms up, bring our knee up, both knees bend, and we're going to hug our knees into the chest. Lift our forehead up and give ourselves a little squeeze, a gentle rock from side to side. And we release. Feet down. Let's take our feet out to the edges of our mat and let our knees fall into the center to support each other. Walk shoulder blades down your back, lift and tuck your tailbone, and rotate the palms to face up. We're going to move ourselves in to Shavasana. Just a quick way to end this beautiful grounding practice. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. With closed eyes, we allow the eyebrows to soften, the forehead to release, the jaw to unclench, and the tongue to relax. We feel where the back of our head connects with our mat, and we allow ourselves to sink deeper into that spot, letting the head sink deep. We move from the head to the torso, and we feel our whole middle body just gently softening, releasing deeper into the mat, into the earth. Any stress or tension that is still held in the shoulders or chest releases now, allowing you to sink even deeper. And then we feel our feet pressing into the mat, grounded into the mat. We imagine roots growing through the soles of our feet, penetrating down through the mat, through the floor, through the foundation, penetrating into the earth, deeper and deeper still, going down through layer upon layer of earth. Our roots are grounding, connecting. And for the next few moments, we sink deep here. We follow the breath, and we come and go. Allow yourself to sink deeper. Don't force it. And just notice your breath. Let's begin to deepen our breath again. Come back to Adham Pranayama, the same breath that we practiced in the beginning. Filling your belly up, and as you exhale, emptying the belly completely. We're going to wiggle our fingers and toes. We're going to blink our eyes open. We're going to do anything that comes natural, any reaching, stretching, yawning. When you're ready, bring yourself up into a seated position. We're going to bring our hands, palms open across the knees, eyes closed, sitting up as tall as we can. And when it feels right for you. I am so glad you are here. Thank you for joining me today. Om So Hum.